Hello, hello, and welcome to this short tutorial. Just a simple demonstration of um, how the Logix Pro or right now the LadderLab, right? So they've done a recent update from LogixPro to LadderLab. So but the core functionality is the same, the name has changed, but the core functionality is the same. So in this interface, you basically use it to learn ladder logic, ladder logic and simulate it with real life applications. As you can see, this one is the door automated uh, automated door, semi-automatic door or semi-automatic garage, right? We also have other simulations like the input-output simulator, which basically tests switches, or basically logic gates, so to say. So we have that as well. We have the silo simulator, which tests the industrial process of filling bottles and all of that, conveyor belt. So we have here this big container that has the liquid. We have the valve, we have the sensor, the level sensor, we have the proximity sensor, we have the motor to drive the conveyor belt, and of course we program it from this side. So we have the logic. So that's where we put the ladder logic. All right. The test. Okay. As I was saying, we just do a little demo with this software. So here, right here, you see different. So this is like the HMI, the human machine interface. You can have here the some lights. You have the ajar, the open, the short. You have also some buttons here, the open and the close and the stop. And against each of them, you have an address. So in PLC or ladder logic, we deal with addresses, and this is the way addresses are written, right? And here we have the actuators and the sensor. So here we have a motor, it's a bi-directional motor. So we have the motor up, motor down, and they have different addresses. And here we have limit switches, LS2 and LS1. All of them equally have different addresses. So just as a demo, we're going to put this, we'll make sure that it's in programming mode here, PGM, and then we switch to this interface here. Now we're just going to put an output energizer here on this ROM. All right, and we drag the motor up address. So I'll just drag it to that. I can rename it, rename the symbol, edit symbol like that. It's optional, but you can do that. Now this is the actuator, and of course we need a sensor. We need a button rather. We need a button rather to kickstart this process. Okay, so we are going to use this examine if closed. Examine it if closed. Then we use the drag the address for the open push button up there. Again, I'll edit it to open. And just this, we can already simulate. So let me switch to this interface again, and then I tend to no. In the programming mode, we download it. So you have to download it to the PLC. Remember, the PLC used in this software is the is the Logix 500 PLC, Logix 500 PLC. So that's what is used in this software. All right. So we've downloaded the software to the virtual PLC, and then we can now run. So once I'm in run mode, you see nothing is happened because we've said we should examine only if this is closed. All right, so now I'm going to click the button, the open button. You notice that once I click it, this open will turn yellow to signal that it is now active. And you can now see the motor up is also open, and then the gate or our garage is opening. And what you notice is as soon as it passes the limit switch, it also turns green. Why? Because the limit switch has now been deactivated. Take note that limit switches are active when you have a load on it, and then they are inactive when there is no load on it. Okay, so the limit switch has now been deactivated because there's no longer a load on it. So you can use that also subsequently to determine when the gate is open and when it's fully closed. When it's fully open, partially open, and when it's fully closed. And of course, that's what these other lights are for. The ajar is for when it is partially open, right? Not fully closed, not fully open. All right, so but as you can see right now, the single this gate opens only when I click it. Okay, so if I click and release, it doesn't open like that. Some gates, it makes sense to function like this, but certain systems, you may really want it to, once you click on open, you should keep opening till the whole gate is open, and that's where now you can make use of the sensors. But this is just a tips of the iceberg of what you can do with this software. It has a lot. It teaches PLCs and ladder logic in a very practical way and fun way as also. So yeah.